Hey guys, as you might have seen in my tier list yesterday, I rated Talonflame as the best jungler in his own tier in S+, so I thought it might be a good time to just talk about it and go over some Talonflame gameplay with you guys. We talk about the Brave Build Aerial Ace build, which I think is currently better than Fly and Flame Charge. It just does crazy damage, and why is he so strong as well? It's just because he counters every single, he could just counters all of the other junglers, right? Here's Cinder Ace, Drowladonk, Ninja, they all just get one-shot by Talonflame, and that's what makes him so strong as well. Yeah, Brave Build Aerial Ace just does crazy damage. In this game, I have Score Sheet, Body Barrier, and Razor Claw with the eject button. So the pretty much normal Talonflame build, not the Korean version where you play X attack and attack weight. So we just go for a more, a bit safer variant of it. And it's still very, very strong as well. There's a lot of damage, has a bit more utility, since you can Score Sheet and Unite move onto Golds as well. And yeah. Another thing that makes Talonflame so strong is just he has perma Unite move up, right? He's someone that farms a lot. And he has the lowest cooldown Unite in the move in the game, together with Pikachu, and together with Hatsumari now, which allows him just to Unite move over and over again. Here we just look for an early gank. Sandy, our Cinder Ace is actually AFK, and we just blink onto this guy. Sadly, my acrobatics actually lost vision on here. I kind of bugged out a bit. I went out of the brush, and I just look for an early gank. Again, you want to see where you can get kills, and Talonflame is here as well now. Sadly, in a 2v3 right now, just trying to hold my best, and just trying to proc Razor Claws in living. This guy goes very deep. I tried to aerial ace over him, but I couldn't quite do it. I just auto-attack him to death. Talonflame has super high basic attack damage. He actually has the highest basic attack damage in the entire game. So if you end up critting as well, you do crazy damage. And we just play around aerial aces here, which also heals us a bit. And yeah, we get a nice double kill. Of course, enemy being a bit overextended there. But these things happen. And now we aerial ace the Big B, and Sally get some nice experience for us as well. Or Sally still seed, but doesn't matter, we will just talk about Talonflame. So we just want to get level 7 right, then Brave Bird, and the Brave Bird Ace combo is quite simple. You Brave Bird in, you aerial ace, you get a boosted auto attack, and after that, because of Brave Bird's passive, you mark someone, you will get another aerial ace, and then you can get another one as well, potentially, if you hit another marked target, and reset it further over and over again. That's what makes it do so much damage. You get a lot of damage in through boosted auto attacks, Brave Bird, aerial aces, and it just does absolutely massive damage. And since you're jungle, you have always a high level lead, right? That's why in jungle it's pretty good as well. You always have a high level lead, which just makes him scale so hard. Here we go in, there we go. Brave Bird, aerial ace, auto attack with a boosted auto attack, and then we get another aerial ace. I always auto attack this guy to death. He's one of the best divers as well. I feel like you never safe under go against Talonflame. Never. Enemy Talonflame trying his best, but we kill him as well. I don't kill the goal here. I have multiple videos on it why I don't kill the goal here. I just don't like killing goals too early. It just allows the enemies to get a lot of experience. My goal is just going for Dread. I don't want to go for Rotom. I don't want to split push necessarily. I could maybe do it as well, but yeah. Look for another Brave Bird, and bam, hitting it, getting our ace resets. Actually getting kind of close here. Have to be a bit careful, but really not in too much danger still. And now we just Brave Bird out. I could actually I think I could have tried killing the Eldegoss there, but I would have been very close. Actually, probably not. He would have kept me the next auto attack. But yeah, resetting fast. Enemy jungler's top lane, so I have enough time to take one buff. And after this buff, I'm going to be level 9. And then we just try to go for Dread instantly as well. So it has very crazy ganks. And a lot of people, especially in solo queue, play very squishy characters, right? You often have characters or like team comps where people play 4 to 5 attackers. And they're so squishy. And Talonflame just abuses that so insanely hard with how much damage he does. And it's very, very hard as well to deal with. As an attacker that has maybe no escapes, like the Decidueye, those characters are very, very vulnerable to it. Drowladon, Pikachu, they just cannot die to it because they can't do much about it. Yeah, try to Unite move and get the last hit with it, but don't quite do it. I'm just knocking them away though. Doing another Brave Bird, bam, aerial ace, auto attack, we get another aerial ace, and we can do it again. And Talonflame is here now, sidestep is Unite move. I'm just gonna score here, that's where the score sheet comes in handy. As well, I mean, of course, he would have probably not gotten me anyways, but yeah. Another Brave Bird aerial ace, and we just try to go for him a bit. He just pop a slow smoke, and now it's Talonflame against Talonflame. But he has Fly, I have Brave Bird. But actually here, you're right, I remember this. I wanted to Brave Bird him, so I just pressed it under me. I thought it would cast under me. But the Ninetales, the moment I casted my Brave Bird, the Ninetales walked into the frame, and it auto-aimed towards the Ninetales. So you gotta be careful, Brave Bird, it does auto-aim, right? Like, it has a lot of range, so it can auto-aim onto the wrong targets. So gotta be careful with that. And make sure you drag it to the right targets. I just didn't realize that I just kind of pressed it and then it flew onto the wrong target. Because again, it has so much range. It will go onto characters that aren't even on your screen, right? So something you have to watch out for. Now we just power farm a bit. When there's nothing up, no objective, we can always get our Unite move back up, which is now back up, and now we can look for a team fight. You pretty much want to use your Unite move every single minute if you can. It should never be on cooldown for too long. Of course, if the objective is about to spawn and we find a nice Brave Bird, get a nice double kill, you obviously want to yeah, you want to use it as much as possible, but if an objective spawns in 30 seconds and you know that, obviously don't use it. But besides that, you just want to use it on cooldown as much as you can. Here I didn't have to, so nothing really happened. Looking for something here now. Always playing out of vision as well. You never want your opponents to see you, because you don't want them to expect the Brave Bird coming, right? And look how much damage we do. Venusaur gets absolutely blasted. I'm just counter-uniting his Unite, because why not? I'm gonna kill the goal as well, scoring some points in. If he has no Unite move, then for the next red fight, which is spawning in 20 seconds, he doesn't have Unite move either, so I'm quite happy with that. Now, we still go towards Dreadnought though. Jumping bot lane here, and we still look for it as well. And yeah, you have to play really out of vision, so it's very, very hard not to give your opponents any sort of information. I actually missed it. I went Brave Bird here on the blue buff. And that's just very, very important. Always be max range and try to hit them where they don't expect it. So I actually did my blue buff there because I thought I do have some time, right? And again, I don't have Unite, so I have to be a bit careful before a fight even turns out. Now we again just go into the Venusaur, and sadly he gets his body barrier off, but we just auto-take him to death. Again, we also do a lot of auto-take damage, and Talonflame's auto-takes also have a bit of range, so it actually follows targets as well. So against ranged characters, you can actually quite easily chase them as well. Here Dreadnought resets a bit annoying, but we just get it quite easily. My Unite move is almost back up, so I'm going to look for a play. Again, you can Unite move every single minute, so I'm looking for something on bot side, maybe for Unite into Goaling as well. Promise I only have 11 coins, so that's quite problematic. Dodge sidestep the Talonflame Unite again. And just looking for something, whatever I can find. You just want to get kills and kills. Like this character, I pretty much every single game I have at least 15 kills, because he just kills everything so fast. Here we get a kill on the Crusher, so my moving in, going for the 9 hits now, just Brave Birding on top of him. It's very hard to dodge it when you're on top of someone as well, because Brave Bird obviously doesn't have to fly anywhere, so it's quite easy to hit someone when they're right in front of you. And now they're jumping into us, and look how many aerial ace resets we get, and we just killed 2 more characters. And they're gonna keep jumping into us here, which is quite fun. There's another guy landing, waiting for the Brave Bird. I was waiting for one more gate to land before I go in, and there we go. Bam, aerial ace reset, we get another aerial ace, and we get another kill. And then Venusaur jumps in again, and we get another kill. And it's just like a free buff, the next guy jumps in. Kinda comic kill at this point. They don't realize they just can't do this, and we get another kill. Nice does get a kill herself as well. But yeah, now we're almost level 15, so this was quite funny. And now we prepare slowly for the Zapdos. Obviously we want to be 15, so Brave Bird does as much damage as it can. Auto attacks do the highest damage it can. And our Unite move as well. Obviously always want to be the highest level as possible. You should always aim to be 14, 15 on Talonflame jungle as well. Just to make sure you get those one-shots, because if you're not able to one-shot someone or kill, you might be, you have to instantly use your Unite move, and it's something you might not want to do. So I'm just waiting here to see if someone walks by, and yeah. We do have the Rotom enemy base, but I kinda don't want to go for this, because we have so many points as well already. If I kinda die there, I will be dead for so long. I have a long death timer stacked up, so I do not want to go for that. And now we have Zapdos spawning. I like being in this bottom brush and just scouting around. I can always fly to bot top. And here we can do Brave Bird eject button, and I save my Lucario. You can, before Brave Bird lands, you can eject button and increase the range. And there we do it, and we save our Lucario 1 HP as well. Very fun combo to do as well. And we always have to be careful as well. You kind of want to have your team engage first. I know Venusaur's in this top brush, looking for maybe a snipe on Zapdos. My Unite move maybe was a bit early, but I still take him with me. I get 9 hits in as well. Now I have to be careful, but I'm just going to kite back and looking for another Brave Bird. Can't quite find it. Just go turn back on the Crusher. You can't be too overconfident with this. You're still very, very squishy, but we just played very safe. Now I'm waiting for my next Brave Bird cooldown before I go in. If I ace into here, I might actually die. And now we just be very patient. There's the Brave Bird hitting 3 characters. Bam, bam, bam. Aerial aces come in. 1 kill, 2 kills. Last guy standing. Again, just waiting for cooldowns, being very patient. Playing around as good as we can. Venusaur walks into me. Brave Bird, aerial ace, boosted auto take. Brave Bird, aerial ace, and dies. No attentions towards Zapdos, but we kind of don't have to do Zapdos here. But I was only Crusher alive, so why not? Take the Zapdos away from the map. It's quite safe to do at this point. But yeah, we just didn't have to do this necessarily. Could have farmed another Unite move as well in these scenarios. You can just kill Corpfishes and get your Unite move up pretty much fast again. And then my team surrenders. And this game was actually crazy. Probably one of the highest Talonflame games I ever had. 132,000 damage. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!